Paragraph 101. They crossed to Orpus and saved themselves. However, the Persians sailed up and landed their ships at Tamnae and Corre and Aegila, and they got their horses ashore and began preparations to attack the enemy. The Eretrians did not intend to leave the city and fight a pitched battle, but they were determined to guard their walls if they could, since the decision had been taken not to leave the city. As the assault on the walls became heavy, over 6 days many on both sides were killed, and on the seventh day Eurobus, the son of Almaches, and Phagagus, the son of Cynes, both well-respected citizens, betrayed the city to the Persians. When the Persians entered the city, they plundered the temples and burnt them down, taking revenge for the temples burnt in Sardis, and then they enslaved the inhabitants, following Darius's instructions. Paragraph 102. Once they had overcome Eretria, they spent a few days there and sailed towards Attica in good spirits, expecting to have the same success against the Athenians. Hippias, the son of Pastrisus, led them towards Marathon, which was part of the Attica nearest to Eretria and most suitable for cavalry. Paragraph 103. When the Athenians learnt about this, they then came to meet them at Marathon. The Athenian forces were led by 10 generals, of whom the 10th was Miltiades. As it happens, his father Cimon, son of Stegosaurus, had been banished by Pastrasus, son of Hippocrates. When he was in exile, he was lucky enough to win the chariot race at Olympia. By this victory he achieved the same honour as his half-brother Miltiades. At the next Olympic festival he won again with the very same horses, but allowed Pastrasus to be announced as the winner. Because of this he returned to his own land with the agreement of Pastrasus. With the same horses he won again at another games, but he was killed by the sons of Pastrasus once Pastrasus himself had died. His sons sent some men to kill him at night by the council house. Cimon is buried outside the city, on the other side of what is called the Hollow Road. Opposite him are buried his horses, with which he won 3 Olympic victories. One and only one other team of horses belonging to Euagoras the Spartan had already achieved this distinction. The older of Cimon's children was then living with his uncle Miltiades in Chersonese, while the younger, who was named after Miltiades, who set up the settlement in Chersonese, was living with Cimon in Athens. Paragraph 104. This then was the Miltiades who had returned from the Chersonese after having escaped death twice, and was now one of the Athenian generals. The Phoenicians had pursued him as far as the island of Imbros, very keen to capture him and bring him to the Persian king. After escaping from them, he arrived home safely as it seemed, but his enemies were waiting for him, and took him to court, prosecuting him for the tyranny in the Chersonese. After he had been acquitted, he was chosen as an Athenian general by the people.